Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Online Tutor, the one place that turns questions into answers. Today, we're looking at a concept called DNA profiling. And what is this? This is basically looking at a set of black bars that gives us information about a person's genetic information about a person. Info on a person. Okay? We know that your DNA fragments are unique from person to person, so it differs from person A to person B. What else do we know about DNA fragments? So it doesn't matter if you're twins, your DNA will be different. From the mere fact that we are taking different cells, we're taking different genetic information, and we are forming a person. So even twins have different genetic information. Okay, so let's look at an example of genetic profiling. I've attached a picture here. Look at the first one. Let me just grab a different color. So we've got a crime scene, for instance. And in this crime scene, we can see the DNA of the very first person is very similar to that of suspect A. We're looking at the size of our bars. Because remember, what is DNA profiling? Is a set of bars that tells us about the DNA of a person or the genetic information of a person. So we're saying these set of bars are more or less the same, yes? Small bar that grows in size, bars that are together, separate together, and here there's nothing. So we can see that the crime scene highly relates to suspect A as opposed to suspect B. So we can then say suspect A is most likely the person we are looking at, the person who committed the crime, because the DNA that was left at the crime scene matches the DNA of suspect A. Therefore, they are the same person, okay? Another example then would be looking at again from the crime scene, suspect 1, suspect 2, and suspect 3. We can see suspect 1 closely links with the sample selected from the crime scene. Therefore, suspect 1 and suspect 3 cannot be our prime suspects because their genetic makeup does not link to that of the sample collected from the crime scene. So what can we use DNA profiling for?